Christy, what you doing, girl? Sit up, girlfriend.
I'm disabled, so sitting up is impossible, Kendra G.
Okay, well, I apologize. If you cannot.
It's not impossible, but there is some sort of disabilities that don't make you get up.
What happened?
Okay, I'll get serious. I was in a car accident in 2019, and yeah.
So are you paralyzed?
You asked me if I'm paralyzed. I'm gonna be serious with you. No, I'm not paralyzed.
Okay. But you can't sit up on your own? You don't have to if you can. It's okay.
Cannot.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
All right. But I guess just for curiosity, since you're on a dating show, are you able to walk and all those things?
This might get crazy. Am I able to walk? I could take maybe like 7 steps, 8 steps.
Okay.
With a walker.
Bozo.
Oh, you have a walker, or are you in a wheelchair?
Bozo.
I'm in the bed, but I can get into a walker and scoot around.
Okay. I mean, you're not on bed.
I feel like these are simple questions. Now, it does feel a little intrusive because, this is her medical information, but these are simple questions. Can you walk? Are you in a wheelchair? And then she's looking off to the side, man, like you about to lie. I forgot which side they said. Mm-hmm. If you look to your left or your right,
left, it depends.
Which one is the lie? Right. I forgot. But why she keep looking off? Like, answer the question, man.
She just
don't. Like, look, I don't want to answer. I don't want to disclose. I'm disabled. Right. That's all you need to know.
There you go. Fair enough. Like, you don't have to give her the details. Like, HIPAA, Kendra, you come on now. She might have a condition. She might not. Doesn't have to disclose to you.
I mean, she doesn't have to go into her medical details. We know this.
Rest 24 hours, or are you?
I can go on tangents. I'm in bed 24 hours right now, but I'm protesting. That's why I'm in bed.
Oh, did your accident happen recently?
2019.
Oh, well, that's like, what is that? 6 years ago.
Memorial Day, 6 years ago.
Oh, sorry to hear that. All right. So you ready? You looking for love tonight with me?
For sure.
Okay. Is your name Christy?
Yes.
And Christy, where you calling us from, honey?
Houston, Texas.
Houston. How old are you?
40.
40. And do you work?
I'm disabled.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Now, ma'am, she says she's in the bed 24 hours a day. Now, I'm not unsure. She says she's protesting.
Right.
Do you mean that you're protesting by being in bed and you really can't get your behind up?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Being very coy with her answers.
Exactly.
Like, just say, I can't get up. I'm whatever.
Like, there's more to the story. Like, she really can do these things, but she's trying to not let on.
Maybe she's faking it for the insurance or something.
Exactly.
Maybe,
people
for the
watching.
The benefits, right? Medical claim. She's got some kind of claim that she's got to, tiptoe around her words or whatever.
Exactly. And then I want y'all to pay attention to her name. Christy Matthews Get Up.
No.
Okay. And have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces Aries cusp, but I'm really an Aries, but I fall on the cusp.
Okay. All right. So we got Christy in Houston, 40 Pisces. She's disabled, no kids.
I'm an Aries, but I'm a cusp.
Oh, you're Aries. I put Pisces. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it again. We got Christy, Houston, 40 Aries, disabled, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
This is Chris Brown.
Say again?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown for what?
That's the man I'm looking for.
To play his music?
Girl, is that why I'm on this dating show? Chris Brown.
You're calling me because you want to date Chris Brown?
I don't want to date. But we can date if that's what he wants. But he in jail right now, so I'm on here. I'm protesting. I want Chris Brown. I watched your show for years. My sister peddled your show, and I've watched it, and I thought really hard on your question. I want Chris Brown.
And I want $1 million. Drop down in the comments and what do y'all want? What is something that is completely delusional? What do you want? Just drop down. Say something crazy. I want $1 million. That's what I want. I want to be able to eat what I want and not gain a pound. I want to travel everywhere I want to go and not have to spend a dime. Since we just saying crazy stuff.
Brown. Take you down, Brown. Breezy.
He don't got to take her down.
Affiliate.
He do not have to take her down.
What
Chris Brown, a young man like him, gonna do with you? I'm sorry. You know, she might be disabled, but she delusional as well.
That might be a new disability. Can you get a check for delusion?
Don't all these biddies will be rich.
That's right. Righto. Maybe she's off the meds. Maybe it's the meds. She said her sister was peddling your show. That says a lot. Peddling. Oh, man.
I don't understand why you got to be delusional as well, man.
Me too.
Now, you know, the car accident is an unfortunate situation that happened to her. It could happen to anybody. Yeah. And whatnot, you know. Yeah. It's just that she is delusional. You know, we already saw this, so maybe it might sound like I'm harsh, but I already saw this.
Yeah.
And this lady is absolutely delusional. She might be one of the most delusional women to come on this show.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going so hard.
Yep.
I don't even know if this lady, look, anybody could lay up in the bed and act like they disabled.
True. That's a fact. With the delusion that we have on display, you don't know what's true, what's false.
Right. These people came. Yeah, and she acting funny with the answers. Like she looking
people come
all
up here
around.
Playing all the time. You know that. People come up to
lie.
Kendra. Yeah.
They might be trying to get some cash out.
Kendra circus.
So I don't know. We don't know if she's disabled or not, but what we do know is that she's delusional.
What do you want to do with Chris Brown?
Date him, kiss all on him, talk, have nice conversations with him, explore him and everything.
Explore him.
So, if Chris Brown is not an option in real life, are you okay with never having anybody else?
If Chris Brown isn't an option in my life, will I date any other man in the world? They got to prove to me they better than Chris Brown. Prove to me, because that's how valuable I am as a person. If I choose Chris Brown and you think you better than him, prove it to me. Prove me you better than Chris Brown, and I may consider you.
This making my eye twitch listening to this again. It's even more cringy watching it the second time.
Wow.
Ma'am, what?
Wow.
Are you serious? You have to prove that you're better than Chris Brown. In what area?
Like that's what I'm saying. What
money, character,
the backflipping? You got to dance better? What are we talking about?
You got to have a dance off with Chris Brown.
I mean,
to prove your worth.
I mean, come on, man. And no shade to Brown. I have no problem with him. He doing this thing. I have no issue with him. But I'm just saying, he's got some questionable things in his character in his past as well. Like, I wouldn't say he would be the bar for who, you know what I mean? A person that you, maybe for these biddies, man, I don't know. I'm lost. But
yeah,
sounds like a 15-year-old, and people say this, and I hear it, and it's kind of ringing home. Like some of these women never mature past teenage adolescence. Like this is something of this is the ravings of a 15-year-old girl with a poster on her wall, but at a grand scale. It sounds crazy. It's crazy. If ain't no damn if Brown ain't coming, what can Brown do for you? God damn it.
Take the possibility out, because there's no possibility. You know, there's no if, there's no possibility. He is not coming. That doesn't mean that no other man is coming. And a lot of times when these hyenas watch these reaction videos that we do and other content creators, they think that we're saying, because we're saying that you're not going to get Chris Brown or the man that you're asking for, that you don't deserve love.
Right.
I don't believe that. And I don't think anybody has ever said that. Nobody's saying that you don't deserve love. You're a human being. You want love. And I believe in love. So nobody's saying you don't deserve love. We saying you not qualified for this man. We're not saying that you're not going to find love with another man that is you qualified for.
And that's the issue probably right there. It's probably a perfectly decent man, third shift at the
that'll
plant,
love
regular
you.
brother, Joe from the other side of town, that'll love you the way you need, and you could actually build and get something some fulfillment out of it.
Yes.
But you chasing around Brother Brown, who's doing this thing, and I'm sure he's not picking you out the crowd, sis.
He's not. You know, let's just be realistic. Get you regular. And, you know, something else we got to take in consideration. Even the regular brother, he would have to be a caregiver to this woman.
True.
Because if she's really disabled, like she's saying she is, he would have to be a caregiver.
Right.
So that's something to think about.
Right.
Okay, I want to be sensitive because I know you've been.
No. Be raw. I'm honest.
No. Hold on. I mean, I could be raw and sensitive at the same time.
My heart doesn't hurt on anything. You go ahead.
No, it's not about hurting your heart. That's never my intentions.
Okay.
I just have some serious questions.
Okay, go ahead.
So, obviously, you've been through an accident. So my question is, are you on drugs?
No.
Have they prescribed drugs to you that are like painkillers that, I don't know, might make you hallucinate at times?
No, but I'll answer your question without prefacing. No, I'm not on drugs.
Oh, so they don't give you like painkiller drugs, none of that?
They will give you gabapentin, but that's not a drug hitting thing. You have to prove that you're in so much agonizing pain before they give you any type of pain medication. So they usually let people suffer in pain most of the time.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't like to be a dream killer, but I mean, listen, there's an opportunity. I will say this. It could be. I mean, you would have to work extremely hard at it, but it's not far-fetched to say that you can meet Chris Brown. You know, he does meet and greets, he does all those things, but Chris Brown not in a relationship with his baby mamas. So
I know he's not in a relationship with his baby mamas, and he's a very mysterious type of character. And you're asking me if I will be with another man.
I ain't never got mysterious from Chris Brown.
But you don't know him like she do, babe. You're not getting it. She know him intimately. She know Chris Brown. Chris Brown. You don't know Chris Brown.
Mysterious? She probably took all Rihanna's music. She probably don't listen to Rihanna's music at all. Like she probably got a Rihanna's picture on the wall with the X.
Right.
Like and devil horns.
Darts on it. You ruined it. You ruined it, Riri.
And I'm not saying Rihanna was a saint. We all know what happened. Right. But I'm just saying she probably really hate
Really?
How you
That's
did
her main op.
Right. And all his little baby mama, she probably got pictures of them with X.
With her face over them. She got her face over
in the picture.
Over the baby mama.
Right. Yeah. She just is giving stalker. Like you doing too much. Like your sister told you to come on this show. Here's another one of these cases where your sister set you up for failure. Do your sister know your obsession with Chris Brown?
Right. Maybe her Chris Brown shrine is in private, like her sister didn't know. Or maybe she set her up as a cry for help, like somebody hear this nonsense. Like, because you know how we feel. Delusion is a team sport. For her to have this rhetoric, somebody's got to be promoting or supporting this. Because if your people came to you and told you they holding out for Chris Brown seriously, like with the serious, not just a joke or a crush, but she's really, this is her design is Chris Brown. You would tell her to stop taking whatever she's taking, or maybe she need to start taking something.
Right.
Because you're a few rocker. Like, yeah.
It could
maybe
be
you need some drugs. Like, I don't know if you on them. Maybe you need to get on some. Because this is ridiculous. Like, and we all could recognize that. But for her to be, as flippant as she is with it, somebody's got to be either, again, co-signing it or never said nothing about it, which is just like a co-sign. But let us continue.
And if I can't get with Chris Brown, here's the thing. I selected a man for myself, and it took me 11 years to come out and admit that's the man that I'm interested in and want. I'm a type. This gets a little bit deep, so whatever questions you ask me, I'm gonna answer.
She chose Brown.
But that's the man I desire and want. And I'm not here to play around. I'm not here because he's a celebrity. I don't care if this man has any money or not. What I'm here for is Chris Brown. He's locked up in jail. He got 3 baby mama. He got a whole bunch of different things, right? And just because he's a celebrity, just imagine, would I date a man with 3 baby mama? Yeah, I would. So if somebody come up to me and tell me I'm a better man for you than Chris Brown, and I consider Chris Brown for 11 years, you better prove it to me. But if
Christy, I want us to be respectful.
Yeah.
You can consider
since the age of 29, you ain't considered Chris Brown.
So your delusion starts late.
Wait a minute. You telling me that you probably had, this is before the accident, y'all. So you telling me that before the accident, or when she was in, danger zone, all of that you might have had some good brothers to approach you, and you were sitting up there probably judging them by the metrics of Chris Brown. You probably could have got married, had some children, had somebody to support you during this time in your life that you wouldn't be here alone. And now you're 40 years old on the Kendra G show, sitting up here begging, pleading for Chris Brown, a man that probably doesn't even know who Kendra G is. He probably never seen a show. Because Kendra act like these celebrities know her like that, but they don't be giving her the time of day.
Yeah.
So he probably don't even know the show. He probably don't even know her. He probably don't know the show, and he definitely ain't watching Yo Baha.
Lord, man.
We got to get realistic. Like, so you telling me 11 years you've been? She's like, I finally came out and admitted, like I admitted my truth. This is my truth. Chris Brown, I chose him for myself. Oh my God.
Wow.
And after you chose him, what happened? Like, ain't nothing happened. So this is you shooting your shot?
Is it?
Shoot, I would have set up, put a little makeup on.
Somebody prop me up.
Right. I would have came at least look at my best. Sure. Look,
half dead.
Look,
half dead in there.
Look, I might can only sit up for a few minutes, but I'm gonna sit up and show my best for Chris. Like you sit up there and lay it up. I mean, wouldn't y'all want to come with y'all best?
Wouldn't you?
She got a headscarf on here looking like Gone with the Wind. I know sis is down and out, but you know, she's shooting her shot at Chris Brown. So you gotta look, I'm gonna sit here for the look, forget the pain. I'm sitting here. Kendra finna call me. This is my shot. I choose to be on Kendra G's show tonight. I choose for her to accept me. Tonight is the night. I'm finna brace myself into this chair.
My one shot. It's
this
Chris.
Is my one shot. I mean, come on.
Hypothetically, what if Chris was watching? What if Brother Brown is tuned in this one evening?
At least come with your best. You laid up in the bed, man. She laid up in the bed, y'all. Talking about she be in the bed for like 24. So what Chris supposed to do with you? The question that I asked at the beginning. What Chris supposed to do with you? Kendra asking what you gonna do with Chris.
Right.
What Chris gonna do with you?
Come sliding up, backflip in the bed with you.
He's supposed to entertain you.
Right.
Chris is supposed to entertain you.
Man. This can't be real, man. Kendra wonder why nobody take this damn show serious. Man, please, man.
He's supposed to be in-house entertainment for her.
Please.
Come on now. Lord.
Chris Brown until you see Jesus. It ain't gonna happen, girlfriend, and I love you. I mean, like I said, the furthest it may go is a meet and greet. And if you got that, that is God being good. But you're gonna waste a lifetime on a person. And I want to just say this. This is kind of what happens. You can desire what you want, but do you want to waste your lifetime on a person you're never gonna get? So you want to waste your life? You want to waste your whole entire life because you desire a man who's never gonna be your man? That's what you want to do with your life?
If I can't get Chris Brown, I'm not getting out of this bed. What I'm saying is, I'm not.
Lord have mercy. So you can't get out the bed.
Don't put that on Chris. Don't put that on. This ain't make a wish.
But y'all,
see?
So she's saying she can get out the bed. So she can choose to get out the bed, y'all.
See? Jerry's kids. See, this that Jerry's kids make a wish. If Chris came sliding up, backflip, and all that in the room, blonde hair, red flag, she gonna get up out the bed and start hooting and hollering. Man, please, man.
Take up your bed and walk.
Kid, a Make-A-Wish adult. Shout out to all the Make-A-Wish kids. I'm not making light of all that, but this is a Make-A-Wish adult here. Come on, man. Get out of here.
So, but you telling me that she could choose to get up out of the bed. So that's the protest. She's laying in the bed protesting Chris Brown's capture.
Jeez.
I mean, for her, it's probably in her mind is capture. Like he's been captured,
seized.
He's been incarcerated. Man. My love. But that's what she's protesting. Like your protest is gonna do anything.
Deaf ears is what that is gonna fall on deaf ears.
So since we know that she can get up, girl, get up. And do what you need to do around the house.
Wow.
Sit up there laying in the bed.
I cannot.
I said what I said. That lady can get up. She said she could, and if she can't have Chris Brown, then she gonna stay in that bed. So that means she can get up.
She better get comfortable then. Tell you that.
And what she got on? Like this looked like a bathing suit or something. Like, oh no, that's too much. This is a different angle of her, y'all. This is
horrible.
Lord,
The type of person to chase after a man. I'm not a person who think that I can get Chris Brown. I'm on Kendra G and telling you that's the man I decide for myself. That was your question. You said what I want. I told you I wanted Chris Brown. You could proceed with whatever questions you have.
Well,
You
there's
know,
no more
you
questions.
want
I
Chris
mean, the only
Brown.
man you want is Chris Brown, so I guess we're finished.
Okay, so the only man I want is Chris Brown, right? But you're asking me, do I want to waste my life on a desire for a man that I may not get?
No. You're not gonna get. It's not a man.
Oh, you saying I'm
I mean,
not
listen. This is
gonna
what I
get
will
Chris Brown.
say. Maybe. I mean, listen. A meet and greet. Listen. I think if you worked hard, there could be a potential of an opportunity of a meet and greet because Chris
$1,000.
Brown
Anybody could meet Chris
does
Brown
meet and
for
greets.
$1,000
That's
plus
what I was about to
tickets.
say. All she needs is
That's
$1,000,
right?
and the entry
Tickets.
fee,
Yeah, and
and she can meet him.
Right.
So
That's
he might sit in the wheelchair with her, like
right. Maybe take the pictures in the wheelchair.
He was doing all type of poses
and
with
all
these
that, right?
with these chicks, whatever you want him to do. You got $1,000, so you do.
Right. It's money. Business.
Kendra, she don't gotta work hard. She save a couple of them disability checks.
Right.
And
if you work hard. Come on, Kendra, stop.
It's so. Come on, Kendra.
Kendra got that Miss Piggy makeup on this evening. Like, I don't know, it just looks kind of stretched, if you could say.
And Kendra, she's trying so hard. Like, just send her $1,000, Kendra.
Yeah, that's
you
all.
Can write it off
How
for your
about that?
taxes.
Make it happen. You can make her wish come true.
Because this is charity at this point.
Make a wish. Make a wish. Adult.
Definitely make a wish. This is definitely make a wish adult.
We done heard it all, y'all. We done had Umbaku, Aquaman, the brother from the Princess and the Frog, and we got Beige Chris. This is insane.
But Chris Brown becoming your boyfriend absolutely will not happen in this lifetime.
It won't happen absolutely in his lifetime.
Absolutely. I would bet my life on that.
You would bet your life on him.
Yeah.
Okay, if Chris Brown cannot be the man I pick cannot be the man I desire, and I desire a relationship, and will I waste my time chasing Chris Brown? No, but I would like Chris Brown to tell me he can't be my boyfriend. I don't want to hear it for Kendra G. And also, and I might not get a meet and greet from Chris Brown if he doesn't tell me, Chris Brown won't tell me that he can't be my boyfriend and have a relationship with me and give me a rejection. This is not a world that I really desired. But if I had to make a desire over Chris Brown, I would say, then Donald Trump, you need to fix the healthcare system, because if you do that will make me.
Now you brought Donald J. Trump into it. What do President Trump got to do with you?
I mean, seriously.
Oh my God!
Like, what does that have to do with anything? I can't.
She said, fix the healthcare system. Okay, we not talking about healthcare. We talking about you finding love. Ain't this a dating show?
Brain rot.
So, and what you desire, like, oh my God, y'all are so fixated on everything that you desire is going to come true, and if it don't, then it's not for you, and all of that. You just can't just manifest everything and just thinking about and come on now, we live in the real world.
I'm telling you,
Chris Brown is not looking your way. I'm as sure as the sky is blue that Chris ain't looking your way.
This is a fact.
I'm sure.
Okay, the surest thing you could bet the house on that one. Okay,
he not looking your way. Like, the only time he gonna look your way is if you pay that $1,000 for that meet and greet. He'll take his picture
pull
with
up
you
in the crowd,
right? And he won't think nothing more about it,
right?
And go to the next person and take that picture with them.
Pay your ticket, buy a ticket. You'll be acknowledged in that way. Right? That's about as best you could hope for, sister.
And you see how tired Kendra look. This is your show.
This is
the delusional biddies that's on your show. And she looking tired because she just know that people like us is gonna react.
We're doing right now. Exactly. And she knows nothing you can do about it. Like, you just giving them more fuel. Yep. This is it right here. This is your demographic right here. Pretend biddies who have fantasies, and you should have shut this down a long time ago, but you played along. See, when you open the door with a little delusion, the grandiose delusion comes in right along with it. Like, and that's why she looks so flabbergasted. Like, oh God, here we go. Somebody's gonna, well, somebody, us, and all the other people in the reaction community, they're gonna capture it. You can't say, oh, if I wanted it out, I'll put it out. No, they already got the lives and all of that. It goes up immediately. So you're not getting away, and she knows this. This is why the sad face. She don't care nothing about this woman and her nonsense or her mental health or anything. She doesn't feel sorry for her. She's just mad that this is, again, a highlight of her show. Terrible.
A very happy person. That's what I feel. And I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, that's great. The healthcare system fixed, because I spent 6 years in a situation where the healthcare system is bad. And I'm at my last straw. And my last straw is to come on, embarrass myself and get whatever comments or whatever on Kendra G and tell Chris Brown, you are the only person in this world right now that I'm interested in.
Why the hell she sounded like
Christy,
Cookie Monster?
Christy, I heard you. Respectfully, I wish you well in your lifetime. Okay, honey? I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Love
you
you,
should
girl.
have been did that.
Bye, baby.
Keep doing you.
Thank you.
Did she sit up? Or did I
Look like she moved the camera. I'm not
sure.
I can't
Let's go back
confirm or deny.
I thought she had set up.
Girl.
All right, bye, baby.
Keep doing you.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe she moved the camera. Okay, I thought she had set up the gig is up.
God bless her soul. God bless her soul. God bless her soul. What I will say is this. I think Christy is an extreme case, but she's not a far-fetched case. And I think the overall far-fetched case is you can desire this. This is not a woman statement. This goes to anybody.
No.
Always focus on a woman in my show.
Don't do that.
You can desire whatever the hell you want. But if they don't want you back, you're just wasting your time. And you have to ask yourself, do you want to waste your lifetime desiring a person who may not want you? It's your life. So you can make that decision. And that's why I don't try to get too invested, because at the end of the day, child, you got to live your life, right? And you know yourself. And regardless of what Kendra G says, what my comment section says, what your mama says, whatever action you make, you got to deal with the consequences.
First and foremost, there's no need to bring any men into this unless you're going to say these are the women that the men are talking about. There's no men involved in that except Chris Brown in this scenario. So you see the play, you trying to spin it around and give them a little bail. See, you always do that. You want to be part of the sisterhood and make these women believe that you're down with them. That's why they come dumping all this nonsense on your show. And your second play is what has been seeing lately. When you do your little reactions, you try to highlight these quote unquote delusional men. But the reality of that is it doesn't even stack up. I've never heard one of these men come on here and name some character or some fictional entity that they would lock down or this is the one I'm looking at. I've never seen that. Somebody a long time ago said something about Michelle Obama or something, I remember. And it wasn't even as hard as these women lock in with this one with Chris Brown. Who else we had? We had M'Baku, Aquaman, Princess and the Frog. We've had them all. We've had all kind of characters. We had the smart guy, if y'all familiar with smart guy. One of the biddies wanted to meet him. Kendra didn't have the access to that. But what I'm saying is we're not going to try to split the hairs. These women who call your show are delusional and way more. The scale is way tipped in the female side than the males. For one, it's mostly females that call the show. That's A. And then the delusional men, there are some the delusion doesn't even add up. So don't try to make that little play at the end and, oh, here's the deal. No. This is your show. This is your demographic. Just deal with it. You should embrace it. You're not you're gonna profit off of it for sure, but you need to lean into it. You're trying to gatekeep it and make it seem like you got all these professional, official females up here and upstanding men and women. It's not the case. This is a lot of ratchet. Again, this is the new Jerry Springer on the internet. We all know it. You know why we here. We're going to get ours off. We're going to eat off it. We're going to chop it up. We're going to chop up some game off it. We're going to parse it down. And we're going to do what we do. But it's just a joke at this point. Y'all see it? Y'all see it for sure. But let me turn it over to Queen before we get up out of here.
It's the delusion part more than her being disabled. You know, my dad was disabled, but he still got up and went to work and was not delusional. But, you know, we have already seen this video and we wanted to bring it to you because of just how crazy and delusional that this woman was. It's more about her desire for Chris Brown than her being disabled. So is Chrissy gonna get Chris Brown? No, we all know the answer to that. You know, this lady should be worrying about her health and things like that. You know, she said that, you know, she doesn't have the access to the painkillers. You know, the doctors are not, they're not willingly giving that out and stuff like that. So I can understand that this lady is in pain, maybe not just physical pain, maybe some emotional pain as well. Maybe mental. You know, it might be some depression and stuff like that as well. Like, I recommend she probably go get checked out.
Yeah.
You know, she might need to get her, right. She might need to get evaluated, because to sit up here and say that you desire Chris Brown, I would recommend you talk to your therapist and see what your therapist has to say when you let that be known.
Yeah.
They might need to prescribe something for that. But and whatnot. And then once you get your mental and physical and all of that taken care of, you know, there might be some guy to love you. Like we said, we promote love. There might be a guy that loves you for you. Yep. And whatnot. And you know where the love is at. Yep. I don't know who that guy is.
Find it and go over there.
Right.
Chris Brown ain't it. Sorry.
But Chris Brown ain't it. So when that man appears and he loves you and he, you know, want to be there for you and support you and stuff like that. Like I said, there might have been a man in her past that was before the accident that was like that.
Maybe.
But if you got that guy, you need to settle down with him. Because I don't know how many guys that probably didn't, you know, they're just gonna be subject to be compared to Chris Brown. You know?
Right.
Like, because who is you?
Really?
You know, who is you to sit up here and compare this man to Chris Brown?
Right.
So go where the love at, get some help. And I don't even know, like I said, we're not trying to make light of her being disabled, but she was saying some questionable things that I think we might have to question whether she is disabled. So
where the disability is, if you know what
right.
I mean. It might be something.
It may not be physical.
There you go. You never know with these biddies, man. But we'll leave it right there. You guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So jump down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree, if we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated, #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these here bangers. And as well, don't forget the opportunity to join the membership program so you can be shouted out on Membership Monday. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys for coming out to these videos. All the traction, all the engagement, all the comments. We couldn't do this without y'all, man. We really appreciate y'all. Y'all be super safe out there. We'll catch y'all on the next one.